Never have gone. Stupid. Oh, fuck it. Cheap, stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. That's right, Hosanna. While you're at it, get your face all straight. 3 hours of work, half a pound of sequins. Get one of those in your eyes if you have something to cry about. 3 hours of work, you stupid bitch. A lifetime of preparation. Look where it got you. Congratulations. Congratulations on your terrific success. Your prince has come, Hosanna. Time to shed your crimson robes. Shit, I forgot about the hooks. Shit, I knew I was gonna get stuck in this thing. I knew
Hosanna! 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 Whoa! Hosanna! 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 Oh! Oh, Christ, that was funny. I've never laughed so hard in my life. Well, what do you know? She's back, huh? The Queen of Denial is on her throne already. Hey, I bet that taxi driver was scared shitless the way he was moving, eh? I bet he just opened the door and dumped you out like a bag of dirty laundry, eh? Hey, look, I tried to keep up, but I was moving so fast and laughing so hard that I couldn't even steer, eh? Hey, do you know where I ended up, huh? Parc La Fontaine. I know it's not exactly on the way, but that's where the bike want to take me in. Hey, Hosanna, it's been years since I've been there. Oh, you know what those bastards have done? They put up lights all over the fucking place, huh? Looks like shit. God, it stinks in here. How many times I gotta tell you it smells like a two-bed whorehouse, huh? You.
What do you know about whores?
It smells like a cheap perfume factory, huh?
I said, what do you know about whores? You ever got close enough to smell one?
Big Pauline de Joliette smelled like that, huh? Remember, I dumped her. I never went near her again. Yeah. She made me want to puke.
Poor baby. She must have cried her eyes out for what, a whole 30 seconds?
Oh, they're everywhere, Hosanna. Everywhere. There's not one corner of the park that's not all lit up. How do you expect to get some action in a place like that? Christ, they even put in a zoo for the kids.
It's been there for 15
and
years.
a theater too, and I rode up to it on my motorcycle. All lit up, just like the rest, bright as day. Can't even get a good blowjob anymore. I tell you, Hosanna, everything's changed. In order to get a good blowjob these days, you got to find yourself a two-bit whore in a cheap perfume factory.
All right, Courette, you've had enough to drink.
Let's blast.
When you can remember there's a zoo in the theater in the Parc La Fontaine, it's time to go to bed. We'll talk about your perfume in the morning if you like. Right now, your two-bit whore is about all she can take.
I smell like someone dying here. Hey, when my Uncle Grazia kicked the bucket, the funeral parlor smelled like this. Oh, I remember my Aunt Germaine, she get into the casket and she said, "Oh, don't leave me, don't leave me, Grazia, don't leave me."
I know, and the lid of the coffin fell on her head. You've only told me 100 times. 100 times you told me the story.
Yeah, but Christ, wasn't that funny? I mean, pow, right on the head, eh? And then she says, oh, grazie, you want me to come with you? Okay, I'm coming with you, grazie. Oh, Christ, that's funny. And your room, Hosanna, reminds me of my Uncle Grazie's funeral in my Aunt Germaine. And that's why I'm talking about it.
It's also because you've got nothing else to say.
No, I said to myself, Courette, my friend, they built a theater on the very spot you made your debut. Not bad at all.
Yes, and they're going to tear down that Beijing theater, which is where you're going to end up. And they're going to build a nice big park. A big park with lots and lots of toilets. Le Parc Raymond Courette.
Hey, Hosanna, the taxi driver, was he your type or mine?
The fat chance he'd be yours, Courette. Taxi drivers dressed as women aren't that easy to come by, even on Halloween.
Some of them are women.
Real ones, yes, I know, stupid. It's not the first time I've taken a taxi.
But never so fast. I've never seen you in such a flap.
I wasn't in a flap.
Oh, you want to bet?
I wasn't in a flap, stupid.
Oh, no. You kept your dignity until you got to the door, eh? But the second you were out of sight, you tore down them stairs like a bat out of hell.
La 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 la.
This time you were too choosy about which taxi you got into, eh? You weren't out there wiggling your ass and giving them the eye. Oh, no. You just jumped into the first taxi cab that came along before the poor bastard knew what hit him. All he saw was this flash of red and gold rags and scrap metal falling into the back seat and you going, oh, get me out of here, I'll tell you where I'm going in a minute.
Will you unhook my dress?
If it takes you as long to get out of it as it did to get into it, you should leave it until next Halloween.
Listen, fancy pants. If you don't want to help me get out of it, just say so. I can do it myself if you don't want to help me.
I'll do it. Hello? What? It's for you.
At this hour, who is it?
I don't know. I don't recognize her voice.
It's a woman?
I doubt that. But I don't recognize her. See for yourself.
Hello?
Did you know her?
Fat bitch.
Hey, how many times I gotta tell you I'm not one of the girls?
I wasn't talking about you. You're not so important that I talk about you all the time. You're not that important. Besides, in that idiot outfit you're wearing, you look so little like a man. If someone heard me call you a bitch, they'd take you for a lesbian.
I ain't no lesbian and I can prove it.
You couldn't prove a goddamn thing.
Oh, you want the
You
proof, Hosanna?
ain't got what it takes.
Proof right here.
No thanks, I've swallowed enough for one night.
Oh, you were too much. I've swallowed enough for one night. You really know how to dish it out, don't you? I bet your customers, they just lap it up when you talk like that.
Yes, I'm the funniest hairdresser in town. And the Jewish ladies really love my work because I don't singe their hair. Funny and clever, the secret of my success.
Ooh, do my queen of denial hairdresser wants to get unhooked?
Oh, you bet. Go shit yourself, Santa. Go shit yourself, you dried up cunt!
You were hoping she'd go like, no. Hey, no, I didn't. She probably got someone else to do it.
Every chance you get.
Me. I have nothing to do
Oh my
with it.
God.
Oh,
God damn it, what does she want? Is she gonna keep calling all night?
Hello, Sandra! Sandra! Look, it was funny the first time, but... I know, but put yourself in her place, huh?
Oh, don't worry, she's been trying to do that for 4 years, the bitch.
Look, the party's over, okay, it was fun, but now leave Hosanna alone. Huh?
Oh, so you're studying with me now. That really takes the cake.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to stay here.
Oh, you're goddamn right you're gonna stay here.
Oh, jeez. Oh, see.
Hello, Sandra, dear. How are you? I'm fine, thank you, but listen. It's getting late. It's 3:30 and I have to go to work tomorrow, so if you don't mind, I'd like to go to bed. Oh, it's very nice of you to invite Courette to spend the night, but Courette is my husband and he's going to stay here. You've been chasing him a long time, and the whole time he's been laughing in your face.
I know, ow!
In fact, he's not the least bit interested in you. You give us both the shits. Oh, you were very funny tonight, and everyone, you were so pleased that everyone laughed at your jokes, but too bad you didn't realize how they even laughed even harder when you turned your back because your dress was so tight you split a seam, and one of your magnificent rolls of fat was sticking out like a big pink sausage. And what's more, Sandra, there's nothing so ugly in this world as a real yellow dress on a dyed blonde.
What a mouth!
I should remember it the next time I use it on you, Rosa. Oh, excuse me, Rosario.
Water off a duck's back, baby.
Well, it's a long time since you lost your feathers, Ducky. And if there's anyone who isn't waterproof, it's you. Oh, come on. Unhook me and let's go to bed.
I don't feel like it.
You don't feel like what? Unhooking me or going to bed?
You've been crying.
I've been known to do that, yes.
I hadn't noticed. Sorry.
What do you want, $5?
I've had better offers. You may as well just rip it off. I doubt you'll be wearing it again for a while.
I know I won't be wearing it for a while. I won't be wearing it for a long while, but it took me 3 weeks to make and I want to keep it.
Oh, so go ahead, eh? Hang it on the end of the rack, and every time you come through the door, you can think about it and I think get real sad because you love to suffer, eh? You just love to suffer.
That's almost one.
Oh, only 179 left. Oh, man. I'm gonna open the window. I just passed by the operating table. If I don't get some fresh air, I'm going to pass out.
Open the window, open the door, open the bed, open the whatever you want. But for Christ's sake, shut your mouth. You're driving me nuts.
Hey, you want me to go to Sandra's party? My bike is just outside the door.
Go right ahead. And while you're at it, take a drive to the park. You can have a good cry over the scene of your debut, which nobody gives a shit about, but which you keep going on about. Shit! I broke a nail. The second one tonight. Shit!
I doubt if Cleopatra talked like that.
Cleopatra didn't have John Dewar all hooks.
Cleopatra didn't have hooks.
Well, you just get the first few. The rest will be easy. Jesus, I hate it when I break a nail. Makes all the rest look naked. Can't do a goddamn thing with it. Get stuck in everything, too.
Cats are like that.
What?
You know, cats, if you cut off their claws.
Well, just file it. If I don't, I'll break another.
If you cut off their claws, they can't feel a thing.
Correct. Did you take my nail off?
You know, it's like they're lost. They just kind of stand, their eyes big like saucers. You know, they can't feel nothing.
For Christ's sake, Courette, it's not their nails that do that, it's their whiskers. That happens when you cut their whiskers. That's better. Goddamn hooks. They always get stuck on everything. When you sit there at a fine social evening and everyone makes fun of you. Then when you want to undo them, they won't budge. They're like padlocks. I knew I should have bought snaps.
One of these days I'm going to smash that fucker.
Who?
Not you. Don't worry, I don't talk about you all the time. You're not so important that I talk about you all the time. That sign, the goddamn pharmacy Bobier sign, one of these days I'm going to smash it. Between that sign and your perfume, this place is the pits.
And me. What about me? You forgot about me?
Oh, you're just as bad as the dump you live in. You can smell your fucking perfume 3 blocks away, and most of the time you're lit up like that goddamn sun. You ought to know by now, you make me sick.
Oh, I know what you think about the sign, the perfume. I have to sit down. I'm out of breath. If I don't stop, I'm going to have mass hysteria. Give me a cigarette. I'm talking to you, Craig. Give me a cigarette. Now. Sometime tonight would be nice.
When you are done with your cigarette, would you like some help with your hooks?
No way, Sonny. I've always done things by myself.
Oh, everything, ah.
Oh, you're so subtle. I'm not going to let a few hooks get me down. Besides, this must look pretty chic, eh? A woman with a dress half undone, smoking voluptuously on a cigarette.
Not a woman who's been working on her hooks for half an hour and sweating like a pig.
I'm talking about the overall effect, dummy. It's not necessary to go into details. Nor is it important to talk about what happens before or after. Just the overall effect. Regard.
Well, the effect that you have on me, eh? Teeny busy.
Go take a shit, you.
Oh, that's your answer for everything, eh? Go take a shit.
Precisely. It's less complicated that way. That way you know where they are and they don't bother you. Nope, not up to it tonight. The voluptuous, provocative poses will just have to wait. Hey, wouldn't it be funny if I got stuck in a sofa and I couldn't get out? Hosanna is dead, pinned to her sofa like a rare and precious butterfly.
You're in a better mood already.
Like hell, eh? If your host gets stuck in a sofa, you develop a sense of humor too. It's called trying to forget, or is that too subtle for you?
Oh, you want to have round two? That's what we're going to have, are we? Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Hosanna of the Hooks. A new and exotic number executed by, and when I say executed, ladies and gentlemen, I mean executed, by the talented, this tantalizing, this seul, unique, the one-of-a-kind Hosanna, 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 ho! Ow! I met you, you maniac! Don't you? Oh, mon Dieu, ça
Don't you ever say that again, Courette, do you hear me? Never! I put up with a lot for a long time, but I never want to hear you say that again. Can't you see I'm trying to forget? Not another word tonight. Oh, that's right. You're probably doing like Mommy said. When we get a burn, we put some butter on it, and the hurt goes away all by itself.
You crazy bitch! You could have put my eye out.
No way, Jose. I knew where I was aiming. It's bad enough having a husband who's fat. I don't want him half blind as well.
It's a beating you want? Is that what you're looking for?
Take your hands off me. Don't touch me.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to give you one, eh? Why would I want to touch you? You like it too much when I touch you.
Didn't even hurt me.
Oh, you want to bet? Try undoing your hooks, eh? See if I didn't hurt you. Go on.
Oh, Jesus.
Last week you said I don't have a strong grip anymore.
Oh, you have a strong grip for breaking people's arms, but that's about all.
Not according to Sandra.
Sandra doesn't know what she's talking about, the jealous bitch.
Yeah.
All she's done is drool over you for 4 years, and God, I don't know why. Oh, there's not much left to get excited, but maybe 2 fatzos together.
Hey! What makes you think she doesn't know what she's talking about?
Don't give me any of your fantasies, correct? You've never been to bed with Sandra, and you never will. All you can do is make an ass of yourself when she's around. She just looked beyond you.
How do you know?
I'd rather not say it. It might get nasty. Come on. This has gone on long enough. I'm tired of having this on my back. Just undo 2 or 3. I'll do the rest. Come on.
You could have put my eye out.
I should have put your eye out. Nuance.
There you go, butterfly. You can step out of your cocoon now. Spread your wings, the night air awaits you.
I really didn't hurt you, did I? Let me see. Come on. All you can see is the butter.
Claude.
My name is Hosanna. I should have started with the wig. If I would have started with the wig, it would have made more sense. It just didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like taking it off.
It's true, I'm getting fat.
What?
I said one of these days I'm going to smack that fucking sign.
I'm going to go to bed with my makeup on, Courette. I'm afraid of what's underneath.
What?
Christ, you're stupid.
What?
I was just telling myself I should change my perfume.
You're kidding.
A different perfume wouldn't make any difference, Courette.
At
I'm
least
still
it
choking it.
Wouldn't be that one.
Christ, I'm the one that's stupid.
You're just finding that out.
Oh, no.
Can't even see the end of the street.
I'll never move and I'll never change my perfume.
Yeah, we should be able to see all the way down to Belanger. Huh? Look at that stupid thing. On, off, all night long. Every other sign in town goes off at midnight, but not that one. Sometimes I see red in my sleep. On, off, on, off, on, off. That fucker, I tell you, man. I really need to bust it sometime, huh? Sometimes it just drives me crazy. It's driving me nuts.
I think I need that sign, Courette.
Need it? What the hell for? What could you possibly need that sign for?
Courette. That's... Oh, never mind. You'd only laugh again.
You know, you look kind of funny like that.
What?
With your makeup on and your dress off, you look kind of funny.
But I'm not funny. I'm not funny at all. I'm not the least bit funny. I'm ridiculous.
I don't think you look ridiculous.
When I'm dressed like a man, I'm ridiculous. When I'm dressed like a woman, I'm ridiculous. But I'm really ridiculous when I'm stuck between the two. With my woman's face, my woman's underwear, and my own body.
I don't think you look ridiculous.
Raymond, don't touch me.
I wasn't planning on it. The smell doesn't exactly turn me on. Oh, Christ! Oh! No, no.
Now it's really gonna stink. Go ahead, throw your fit.
Oh, it's not me that wants to have a fit, Claude, it's you, huh? Ha! You're trying to keep it all in, but it's not going to work, huh? And as for your fucking perfume, I put up with it for 4 goddamn years. It's not going to kill me now. Not even a gallon of it.
Then why do you keep going on
Oh,
about it?
because like you said, I got nothing else to say. Ha! See, you're joking on it yourself, huh? It stinks in here. Well, I better go clean it up, because I know you're not going to. And if you get cut, it'll all be my fault. Yeah. Hey, see if you can see down to Belanger. Let's see. And if you're going to get sick, huh? Go do it in the bathroom. It smells so bad in here, we're going to wake up the neighbors. Maybe. Oh, back onto the rack with the Queen of Denial until her next appearance in society. Hey, you know, Hosanna, if you were to die all of a sudden, I think I would have you embalmed in this thing. Oh yeah, I can just imagine what people would look like. Oh, wait, especially your old lady. Even for this, I bet she'd have an explanation. Oh, it's not a dress. Don't be ridiculous. It's a long shirt. But he was a very imaginative boy, very creative, you know. Oh, I bet Sandra would get a charge out of that one. I hung it on the end of the rack, just so that every time you come through the door, you can see it, and then you can suffer, baby. You love to suffer, huh? I'm going to make the bed.
Usually it's freezing on Halloween.
That's what you should have busted.
Not in 100 years. It's a souvenir like everything else.
How did you know what I was talking about?
Correct. You just said you were going to make the bed. Every night you have the same routine. I don't even need to watch. For the 4 years we've been together, every night you do the exact same thing. That's how I know you just passed in front of the mirror. And then you're going to pull up the bed and you're going to say, shit.
Oh, shit! Ah!
And then you're going to ask me, when are we going to get rid of this thing?
Oh, when are we going to get rid of this thing?
And then I'm going to say, when you start working, Raymond, when you start working. Hey, would you mind telling me what difference it would make if we couldn't see all the way down Belanger? There's probably another sign blocking the view.
But at least we wouldn't have that mother staring at us all the time. Curious. Oh, almost knocked out David on his ass.
Well, I think it's just fine, that sign, just fine. I think we should leave the window open tonight. It's November, it's amazing, it's almost warm.
And we'll be paying for it in January, you'll see. Hey, what? The bed's ready.
No, not going. Not time.
It's Saturday. Tomorrow, your busiest day, huh? You're working.
No, not going in. I can sleep now. You go to bed. The sign will go off any minute. It must be almost 4. It's usually chilly. I just don't understand it.
I wonder if I could sell my painting, huh? At least there would be some bread out of that.
Dreamer. Anyway, it's not yours to sell. You gave it to me.
What?
Who's the sucker not to hang that thing over
It's
there?
better than half the stuff they sell down at Place Ville Marie, huh?
Oh.
Maybe I should.
I'd say it makes up for the sign of perfume. Hey, Picasso, you ever thought of that? Your painting doesn't smell, but Christ, it's ugly. It's as bad to stomach as my perfume.
It'd be nice to get back into that. I think about it, you know. Maybe I will.
I'll tell you what. I'll take down the painting, and you take down the sign.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get back into that.
We'll bring the sign in here, the painting out there. The pharmacy will go bankrupt, and I get to keep the sign.
Yeah. I don't know if I could do it though, eh? I was pretty good back in the day, but stuff like that takes concentration.
Oh, then you better forget it.
I'm going to bed.
If that's Sandra, tell her that besides being ugly, her dress was so short, you could see her tampons sticking out.
She had on a long dress.
I know she was wearing a long dress, stupid.
I don't.
Tell her you could see the Tampax anyway.
No.
There was a long string on it.
No, we're not going to change
Who
that.
is it? Come on, who is it?
No, we're not
Is
going
it
to
her?
make it.
Is it her?
Would you shut up? It's for me.
Ooh la la, I beg your pardon. Ooh, I understand. Excuse me, my lord. I'll just withdraw to my apartments. For once, I'll tell myself to take a shit.
Hi. Yeah, I didn't think you were going to call. No, I was just getting ready to go to bed. Ah! No, I never do that alone, huh? Not unless I'm desperate. Yeah, she called to invite me, but I don't know. Do you think there's going to be some action? Oh. Okay, well, I see you there, huh? Oh, wait! You really missed something tonight, huh? Did you hear? I'm not afraid of her. No. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, we keep in touch, huh? All right, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Did you ever see a woman pee standing up? Elizabeth Taylor, in the mirror, with this thing hanging out, pissing. Disgusting. Anyway, who phones? New snatch?
Why do you have to say it like that?
Well, you don't expect me to call on your girlfriends, do you?
Fine, it was some new snatch.
For tonight.
Yeah.
Just like that, at 4 in the morning. I suppose that was prearranged like everything else tonight. I should close the window. You never know what might happen. A young girl all alone, stuck in her apartment. Oh well, I guess the best thing that can happen to you just isn't going to happen.
You want me to stay?
No, I don't want you to stay. I need you to stay, but I don't want you to stay. What I need doesn't really matter now. Go on, go out and get laid. It'll do us both some good.
Who said anything about getting laid? I'm just going to a party at Sandra's.
Christ, are you naive? Sometimes I think you make a point of being stupid. You know how Sandra's parties go. They're worse than a goddamn Fellini movie, for Christ's sake. She'll be picking herself up for 3 days. After all the speed she takes. And I'm warning you, don't come back all speeded up like last time. For 3 days you look like a bromo seltzer.
I felt like one too. It felt great.
Oh, you were having a ball, but for me it was a pain in the ass. It's all very well to feel like a bromo, Courette. But when you've been fizzing for 14 hours, I celebrate indigestion.
What do you know about it, you farmer? You never tried nothing.
Just watching you come down from your floating paradise is all I need.
Oh, chicken shit.
Aw, fuck. If you can watch yourself coming down, you'd be chicken too.
Oh, it doesn't matter what you look like, it's what you feel like that
Oh,
counts.
would you listen to her? I can feel things without that, thank you.
Oh, you stupid what, you don't understand a thing.
Were you on drugs?
Drugs?
And your purple shit face, were you on drugs? Are you still painting that purple shit today? No? My God, Courette, what you did was ugly, but at least it was something.
What I take has nothing to... You really know how to twist things around, don't you?
Listen, when you realized that your stuff wasn't worth shit, you didn't feel so good, eh? You told me so yourself. You took some acid, you looked at your painting, and poof, you couldn't create anymore.
Anyone can have a bad trip.
No. You don't take a bad trip if you don't know how to handle it.
Which means you don't know how to handle it.
And I'm not afraid to admit it. What if I'd been stoned tonight?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. That would have been even funnier, huh?
You might have prevented me from going up on that stage. Might have saved me. Oh, so you're off to Sanders, eh? Who is she, by the way? Your latest heartthrob?
You don't know her.
I know everyone who's gay in Montreal, my dear. Even those who don't know it yet. Unless she's fresh from Drummondville and I haven't met her on the circuit yet. Can you tell me at least her name?
Renaud.
Renaud? She hasn't even picked a maiden name and you're interested in her already? Is she nice and ladylike at least?
Oh, I don't know if he's nice and ladylike, but I know he's a lot better looking than you.
Well, that's not hard, my lady. Can't you do better than that? No, I just can't. Hey, lover boy. While you're out dancing a fugue with your new nymphet, do you mind staying out a few days? My mother's coming tomorrow. I forgot to tell you. And since this place is only room for two, and it's my bed in my apartment.
You cocksucker!
Oh, God, such language, dear. You're getting vulgar. Ever since you put on weight, you have a tendency to get gross. You should be happy. Everything's working out. You would have had to leave for a few days anyway. I know, look. Take Ronaldo on a honeymoon, why don't you? And then when the fun's over, if you feel like it. Okay, you're right. It stinks in here, and it's not the perfume either.
I don't believe you. I don't believe that your mother is coming tomorrow.
Oh, yes she is. She most certainly is.
No, you're just saying that to fuck me up.
No, she called the date before yesterday. Or was it yesterday? Anyway, she called.
You know I don't have a cent. You know I got no place to go. I don't believe you.
Don't come back for 3 days, that's all.
I don't have to do what you tell me, you know.
When I'm paying the rent, you do. Listen, stud. You're going to that party. You're going to that party because I need my apartment. You can sleep with whoever you like or wherever you like. I just don't want my mother to catch you. Is that clear, Einstein? Listen, I'm living alone, see? And I don't want to get caught making out with some has-been motorcycle freak whose greatest disappointment in life is he didn't get to play Marlon Brando's understudy.
What difference would it make, huh? She's seen others before, even though she pretended not to. Anyway, she's seen me.
My mother doesn't know I'm the way I am.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Hosanna, you can smell your fucking perfume 3 blocks down the street. All you gotta do is walk by the place to know that there's a queer living here, huh? You can find the right apartment just by following your nose. Oh, it's a waste of time hiding all your wigs, your high heels, your gowns, your big sexy David there. Your mother pretends never to see them anyway. Hi. Oh, remember the last time she popped in from Saint Eustache? Huh? Surprise, surprise. I was here then. I saw how you two carry on. Oh, yeah, we were just finishing dinner. I was heading out to do the dishes. And you were putting on your makeup because you were going out that evening. In fact, you were putting on your makeup when she come through the door. All right. You didn't have time to turn your stink box here into a straight apartment, did you? Still, she said nothing. Not a goddamn word. After she kissed you, she had to take a Kleenex and wipe off her mouth because the pancake got over your face. Still, not a word, eh? Oh, and that whole time you were farting around in your clothes over there looking for that basic black number. You know where it was? Oh, draped over the only goddamn chair your mother could have sat down in. Still nothing, eh? Even when I yelled, hey, is the mother-in-law here yet? She pretended not to hear a thing. Yeah, I did it on purpose too, just to see what she would do. When you introduced me to her, I had a fry pan in one hand, a dish towel in the other, and an apron around my waist. And I don't exactly look like a maid now, do I? How do you do? She says in her nice, polite voice, but she was looking 3 feet off to the side. She only looked at me once the whole night. I was coming back in from the kitchen, and I knew she'd been checking me out because she suddenly, look away. And right there, she gave you this sign of approval, eh? That's right, Hosanna, approval, as if to say, he's very nice, Claude, I approve. So, if it's really true she's coming tomorrow and she finds me asleep in the bed, she's going to say exactly the same thing. He's very nice, Claude, I approve.
No, she won't. She won't say the same
Oh,
thing.
you make me sick, the two of you.
There's nothing much left to approve, so why disappoint her?
Oh, well, at least you admit she knows.
Yes, she knows, so what?
So why do you keep playing games? Why does she pretend not to know?
We talked about it once, that was enough.
Oh, and I'm sure you straightened it all out right like that.
I'm the one that doesn't want to talk about it.
Huh?
You're all dressed up, you're ready to go, so go, Raymond, go to your fucking party. Me, I'll wave goodbye with my big white...
The biggest queen in Montreal, and she can't even talk about it with her old lady. Oh.
Biggest queen. Are you blind? Not after tonight, I'm not. And as for my old lady, sweetheart, I'm not afraid to talk to her about anything. Now, it's getting cold. It's almost light, and I'm standing here without a stitch. Oh, you put it in a good place, that's for sure. You want to know what my mother said to me when I told her I was gay? You want to know? I was in grade 7 at St. Eustache, and all the kids made fun of me because I looked so much like a girl. Oh, this won't take that long, Courette. I'm not a masochist. Besides, what happened to me doesn't really matter. At least I got out, which is more than I can say for the jerks in my class who felt me up and wrote Lemieux's a queer on the bathroom walls. Lemieux wants your heart on, so be hard on Lemieux. No, I don't think about it much anymore. They were just a bunch of perverts. But her, what she did to me, that's another story. I think she knew long before I told her. Christ, everyone else knew, which is to say they had decided. They'd seen me, they'd figured it out, they talked about it, and they thought it was very funny. But when I realized the truth, and I saw that to be queer, it didn't just mean you acted like a girl. It could mean you wanted to be a girl. You could want to be a girl. Christ, you could actually become a real girl. When I realized the truth that the older boys in school attracted me, I went straight to my mother. How's that for being stupid? I thought that she'd help me explain things. My mother who kissed me and pampered me and dressed me up. Who also warned me how dangerous women were, that I shouldn't go near them, that I'd be a crutch in her old age. She said that someday a woman would come and steal her away from me. Bullshit. You know what? When I first told her I was sleeping with men, you know what she said? You can be whatever you want, Claude. Just make sure they're good looking. That's it. That's all. She thought she could keep me. But the day I turned 16, I was on my way to Montreal with the first trick I could lay my hands on. And step by step, little by little, I became Hosanna. Hosanna the biker's girlfriend. Hosanna the stud's favorite hairdresser. Hosanna the motorcycle queen. When she and I get together, we just don't talk about it. She pretends she doesn't see anything, so she doesn't have to discuss it. And me, I have no wish to entertain her with my erotic escapades. So that's it, that's all. The end of this touching and most unoriginal success story. So touching and so second-rate.
How come you never told me this before?
Raymond, sometimes I hate her so much, sometimes I don't know what to do. I wish that I had won that contest tonight because every newspaper would have put my picture in the paper and underneath it my real name. I would have insisted on my real name, correct? Because that would have just killed the thing.
How come you never told me this before?
What does it matter? I don't
be anyone's pity.
You really are stupid, huh? Are you just telling me this now just to keep me here a little while longer?
To keep here, who do you think you are? You could have left any time, Courette. By the way, I wasn't talking to you anyway.
Fine. Go on talking to yourself.
By the way, your belt's too tight.
What?
Your belt is too tight, dear. Ronaldo will never get turned on by all that fat hanging over the edge.
Look, I told you, don't.
Listen, I've been watching you, Courette. This week you're fatter than you were last week, and next week you'll be fatter still. If you don't quit eating like a pig and drinking like a fish, you're going to pop your pants and split your buttons.
It's not true.
You're not what you used to be, Raymond.
Fine. I'm not what I used to be. I'm fat. I have a hard time getting into my pants. I can't afford a new pair. I know all that. I was good looking once, damn good looking, and now I'm not anymore. I know that, all of it. But I also know why you keep reminding me of it. It's because maybe it helps you forget that you are getting old and ugly yourself. Ah, that's right, sweetheart. Yeah, you're getting old fast. But your problem isn't in your belly, eh? It's in your face.
You know, shut
oh,
up.
yeah, you love to make fun of other people's faults. You love making fun of other people, huh? Well, tonight you got the taste of your own medicine, huh? You finally found out what everybody thinks about you. I may be fat, but at least I still grab them.
He still grabs them. He grabs them all right. In the dark, in the back alleys, in the parks, in the theaters, in the toilets. Oh, you used to be good looking, Courette, but now you're nothing but a woman.
Oh, no, I don't have to go to those places, huh? I do it for kicks.
Oh, where'd you meet Ronaldo? Must have been at night. It could have been in the daytime. I bet she has no clue what you really look like. Oh, I'd love to be a birdie so I could fly over Sandra's window and peek in the window and see Ronaldo's eyes when she first gets a look at you.
I met Ronald on the street in the middle of the day, and it may be more serious than you think.
You are trying to scare me.
Oh, I'm not trying to scare you, I'm just trying to clue you in. I might be gone longer than you think, you know?
What are you going to do for money? You can't even afford gas. I don't buy it. Beat it. If you don't get going, Ronaldo's going to find someone else. I know. I'll give you 3 days off. Then you can come back and cook my meals, because that's all you're good for.
Oh, that's all I'm good for, eh? That's not what you say at night.
What I say at night, my friend, or if you prefer, whatever noises I make while we're pretending to fuck are just my way of convincing myself that I'm enjoying it. For a long time, what we do together is nothing more than biology. Unless you think your way of making love is pleasant for a woman.
Oh, for a woman? Oh, you stop yourself just in time, huh? You know, Hosanna, whenever you play the queen or whenever you're trying to be funny, oh, and especially when you're trying to get your hooks into some new biker because that's what you dig most, you're always a woman and everybody's got to know it, eh? Yeah, even when we come back here and I'm tired and you're horny, oh yeah, and don't give me that shit about not enjoying it. You love it so much you can't get enough. When we come back here and I'm tired and you want it and I don't, you launch into the same old routine, prancing around, wiggling your ass, soaking yourself in this piss you call perfume in order to get me worked up. But the second we start to have a fight or try to talk serious, you don't know what the fuck you are, eh? No. You don't know if you are a man or a woman. Oh, it's stupid calling yourself a woman because I can throw it back in your face like I'm doing right now. And it's even stupider to call yourself a man when you're wearing that shit on your face and those clothes. So, Hosanna, would you mind telling me just what the fuck you are?
If you don't know if I'm either a man or a woman, why do you stay with me? If you don't know what I am, who do you go to bed with at night? The man or the woman? Answer me that, Courette, my pet. Is it my clothes that turn you on, or is it me? Is it Hosanna the drag queen, or Claude the farmer? If it's Hosanna that turns you on, then why do you sleep with a man? And if it's Claude, then why do you sleep with a man who looks like a woman? Answer me that. Eh? Oh, it could be that you're afraid of a woman, could it?
of wood.
Listen, Tuffy. Have you ever touched a woman? You look tough, all right. But for 4 years, you've been my maid. Do you realize that? The 4 years we've been together, I'm the boss. I'm the one that goes out to work. I'm the one who feeds you. And you're the one who washes the floors, does the dishes, and cooks the spaghetti. Do you realize that? Oh, out there you always brag that you live off me. But when you come home, you do the laundry and you pick up the broken glass. Out there you cruise around on your bike. But when you come home, you scrub the pans and you take out the garbage. Me, I'm a hairdresser by day and a woman of the world at night. And what are you, Courette? A cleaning lady who rides a motorcycle when he gets off work. Did you ever think of that, Courette? That between the two of us, you're the woman. And I'm the man, Courette. I'm the man of the house.
That's bullshit! You're not the man of the house. You might give the orders around here, but you give them like a woman.
But I still give the orders.
Oh, if you were a man, you would at least act like a man when you were alone. But no. When you're alone, you go on behaving exactly like a woman. You never act like a man anytime you're near that goddamn mirror. And you sure as hell don't act like a man in bed. Oh, in 4 years, you have never done one thing in bed that would make me think you were a man. Not one. You live like a woman, you fuck like a woman. And ever since the lines started coming at the sides of your eyes and the corner of your mouth, your pancakes gotten thicker. Just like a woman. Oh, you can't even go out of the house in daylight without putting half a pound of shit on your face. You even started to wear it to work, for Christ's sake. Oh. You're getting old, Hosanna. You're getting old the way a woman gets old. Fast! And it won't be long before you start getting all the crummy jokes about old queens right back in your lovely face. Oh, it just started tonight, huh? Oh, wait. And believe me, sweetheart, just a few more wrinkles on your lovely puss, and the fur's going to fly. They will be taking chunks out of you, the same treatment you have been giving them for all these years. Oh, it's over, Hosanna. After tonight, you are through playing the spring chicken. Do you understand? After tonight, you are through. And you know it's really stupid. See? I love you, God damn it.